Hey, it's that guy, and I guess this is basically like a show and tell video. Um, I just like to say, throughout my childhood, World War II history was a big influence uh, for me. I mean, it was one of the only topics in history like I could dive right in and always stay focused and interested in. And matter of fact, the very first book my dad bought for me is this World War II visual encyclopedia, and it's great. Has everything you need to know about World War II, and since it's a visual encyclopedia, it has like all these pictures and stuff, so it's really interesting. Then we used to play these World War II games on my grandpa's computer, and then eventually we ended up getting a computer in our own household, and that's that's where I really fell in love with games like Battlefield and Call of Duty and whatnot. And yeah, I really like the Call of Duties. I remember I played Call of Duty 2 at one of my friends' houses, and I thought it was so cool. You know, the graphics were so awesome and stuff. And my dad went ahead and bought me this Call of Duty 2. And at first I was really disappointed because I thought, I was obviously getting the other Call of Duty 2. But I ended up liking it a lot anyways. The first Call of Duty I have played though is Call of Duty Finest Hour for PS2. This is before I started playing them on PC. This one was pretty great. It was not made by Infinity Ward or Treyarch, so the gameplay definitely felt really different compared to every other Call of Duty. But it had a really cool multiplayer for its time, up to 16 people, which was quite a lot back in the day. Call of Duty 3 had a really crappy campaign. I thought it was really cringeworthy, and the dialogue in it was just horrible. But its saving grace was its multiplayer. The multiplayer for it was the bee's knees, and I was fortunate enough to not only play it for Xbox 360, but I was one of the cool kids who had it for PS2, and the multiplayer for 360 allowed for 8 more people, I believe, and that definitely turned the tide for some of the smaller maps, like made it really intense and stuff. Plus, it was the first Call of Duty to implement... No, wait. It wasn't the first Call of Duty to implement 4-player split screen. Call of Duty 2 did that. And then, lastly, one of the Call of Duties that got mainstream appeal after Call of Duty 4, World at War. That was pretty fun. I really liked the 4-player co-op mode on this. I don't know why they abandoned that until Black Ops 3, but I really feel like that could have been utilized more in future Call of Duties. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Then some movies or miniseries I'd really like to recommend is Band of Brothers. I got the tin case for it. It's pretty awesome. Super detailed case and stuff. Try to keep it in nice condition. This is a limited edition Blu-ray version, so I get first-hand accounts from the veterans that were there, and you can pretty much watch every episode with them because there's pop-in screens with their commentary, and it's really awesome. Definitely worthy of a rewatch just for that alone. Then its companion piece, or its sister piece, The Pacific, which touches about the forgotten war of World War II, which is the Pacific Theater versus the Japanese Imperial Army. And this is great too. I like this tin can, or tin case, a little bit better because the DVDs can actually be taken out of it. And this also has, all the discs and stuff. It's really great detail, really pristine condition. But yeah, I just want to share my enthusiasm for World War II history. And if there's any movies or anything you guys would like to recommend me, please drop a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching this show and tell, and have a great rest of your day.